Collaboration or Bandhan is the mantra that has got us this far in this remarkable journey. Bandhan exemplifies the spirit of public-private partnership in defense and aerospace sectors. We have forged strategic ties that are poised to transform the defense and aerospace manufacturing in the country. I have been informed that on this memorable day, we have signed 128 MOUs, 19 TOT, 4 handing overs, 18 product launches, and 32 major announcements, totaling grand figure of 201 feats. Further, 45 MSMEs who participated in Aero India 21 has already bagged orders worth rupees 203 crore. This is a major achievement, and the credit for this goes to all of you. Last year, our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi gave a clarion call of Atmanirbhar Bharat, translated as a self-reliant India, which ignited the country's spirit of innovation and collaboration. To build further on this amazing legacy, we are embarking upon a new decade of cutting-edge innovation and exploration in the defense and aerospace sector. The fountainhead of any capability emerges from the robustness of its foundation, and the foundation of our vision rests on 3 pillars. These are research and development, public and private defense production, and third, defense exports. These are the 3 pillars. And over time, the results of our endeavor are becoming visible in each of these areas of focus. For long, the Defense Research and Development Organization remained the only research and development organization in India, while its importance and relevance remain integral to our future defense research and development, as do the success of its projects. However, this is simultaneously accompanied by an attempt to broaden this research base. It has been done by providing support and encouragement to the private sector. A number of patents of DRDO have been shared with the private sector to assist them with defense production ventures. In addition, test facilities to include ranges of OFB, Ordnance Safety Board, DPSUs, DGQA, DRDO, Army, Navy, and Air Force have also been made available to offset the setting up cost of such expensive establishments. Friends, initiatives have been taken to encourage and facilitate private sector research and development initiatives. The IDEX and Defense India Startup Challenge emerged from the vision of the Prime Minister and was launched by him in 2018. This initiative aimed to foster innovation and develop technology in the defense and aerospace sector. This was focused towards boosting startups and individuals along with research and development establishments and academia. 10 startups have developed the products worth rupees 100 crore under IDEX route, and these products have been displayed in this mega event. Friends, the success of these endeavors is becoming evident through some of the recent innovations that have come to light. All of you may have been witness to the display of combat drones as part of the Swarm Technology Initiative during the recently concluded Army Day function on 15th January 2021 at New Delhi. This innovation suggests a surge in the participation of MSMEs in the defense sector not only to manufacture, but also to innovate. Brothers and sisters, with an aim of encouraging the manufacture of defense-related items in India, our endeavor will remain to bring down defense imports by at least $2 billion by 2022. Of between 2016 and 2019, 138 proposals worth over $37 billion for domestic manufacturing have been approved. Friends, you are well aware of the order of 83 LCA Mark 1A worth over 48,000 crores that has been given by the government in December 2020. This will give a big boost to domestic manufacturing and especially to the aviation industry. It will spawn new and resilient supply chains. The negative list of 101 items for import is also meant to provide opportunities to the domestic manufacturing sector to strengthen their base and contribute to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Brothers and sisters, we realize that the defense aesthetic industry can only excel if the ecosystem can be built for its growth. With this in mind, the government decided to create two defense corridors in Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. As part of this initiative, 3,700 and 3,100 crores have already been pledged by both public and private industry. Further, the plan entails a $3 billion investment in the corridors to improve the investment climate and facilities. The initiative will support MSMEs and startups in their ventures in the coming years. Friends, we realize, appreciate, and understand also that in a highly specialized and technology-driven environment, a collaborative, cooperative, and collective approach to defense production and exports is the way of forward. It is for this reason that a large number of initiatives have been taken to invite and facilitate the partnership of major companies from across the world and to become a partner of India's defense industrial initiatives. It is with this objective that FDI, as our Secretary Defense Production Sri Rajkumar ji told, FDI was raised to 74% from 49% in August 2020. The bid to create the right climate for FDI has led to an increase in inflow from $180 million between 2001 to 2014 to $290 million from 2014 to 2020. Friends, a robust domestic manufacturing base relates directly to the potential for defense exports. We plan to move from a $11 billion defense base to $25 billion by 2025. Of this, we further intend to create an export component of $5 billion. This will be facilitated by the recently released draft Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy. I am happy to inform the audience that in the period 2015 to 2019, 2015 to 2020, defense export grew from 2,000 crore to rupees 9,000 crores. It is also important to note that a vast majority of our defense exports are being spearheaded by the private sector. This is the market. Friends, India is one of the fastest growing defense aviation markets in the world, with a robust indigenous aerospace industry, a large number of micro, small and medium enterprises, which in the past have been suppliers of components to aerospace majors like HAL, DRDO, and ISRO, are gradually transforming themselves into major players. Brothers and sisters, the aerospace sector has an important role to play. If we have to reach our targets of domestic defense production, $25 billion, and exports of approximately $5 billion by 2025. Friends, I have given a lucid account of the far-reaching reforms in the defense sector introduced in the recent past by our government. We have laid great stress on indigenization and increasing procurement from the domestic industry. The aerospace industry, catering to the civil and defense domestic and overseas markets, is one of the firm paths towards a transformational change underpinned by overwhelming support of the government. The Indian aerospace industry, both military and civil, stands uniquely poised today on the threshold of capturing itself into the global arena. The aero components sector is set to grow from 30,000 crores today to rupees 60,000 crores by 2024. Friends, India has a great potential to emerge as a global and regional maintenance, repair, and overhaul hub, given the cost competitiveness of its manpower resources, the availability of abundant specialist capability, and geographical advantages. We are collaborating extensively to train and skill our citizens to build a large pool of world-class aerospace professionals. This Bandhan event today has witnessed significant signing of memorandum of understandings, product launches, major announcements, and transfer of technology agreements. These agreements give impetus to Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. These extensive tie-ups, joint ventures, and technology transfers agreed today will significantly enhance the domestic capability of the industry. Friends, India is geared up. India is geared up to be a global aerospace hub. The aerospace industry is poised to be an important contributor to the economy, generating significant employment also. We have made a fresh start today after a year of uncertainty due to the pandemic, and I thoroughly believe that we will move faster with your support and cooperation. I want to assure you the Ministry of Defense will do everything possible to ensure that the agreements entered into today will be implemented successfully.